Hi, Malcolm
Yes.
Nance. Hi, Super Spy. Hi.
Hi, wow. I'm reporting to you from Copenhagen.
Can
This is terrible.
can the
You
listeners
know,
see him?
it's
Because you are
Yes.
so
Yes.
hot with your
Yes, they can.
sunglasses on the water there. Oh my!
70 degrees and with the opera house behind me, people chillaxing in chairs, which are free. Aperol spritzes are everywhere. So yeah, tomorrow
Ah, lucky.
I'm going to 25 degrees tomorrow and snow, and then 17
Right.
degrees
Yep.
and
So
lots of snow when I get to the Arctic Circle by Saturday.
I
Wow.
so let's get to it because you obviously there was a story in the Wall Street Journal. U.S. intelligence has
Oh,
been directed at Greenland. We saved this tweet for you. Someone said spying on Greenland is like wiretapping a golden retriever. It's friendly and harmless. This whole "let's take Greenland" saga is veering into cartoon
Yeah.
villain territory. What the actual f, Malcolm?
it is, and I really wish I had written that tweet because my tweet was like, "This is effing stupid."
Yes.
I
You're a
said,
sailor.
What's that essay gonna do for Danish linguists? Right?
But
So
what?
hire Inuits? No, this is true, and I had said this when I wrote my Substack on March 12th, saying the coming invasion of Canada and Greenland. Canada's off the table, but Trump is dead set for Greenland. He essentially said so. And I said it's going to be a special operation. They're going to fly just into the Capitol. They're going to raise the flag after seizing the airport.
Ay.
And then more troops are going to come in and we're going to invade a NATO ally. And I said, before that happens, we're going to have to do intelligence collection. And now we're finding out the Wall Street Journal learned that weeks ago, U.S. intelligence was tasked to start collecting against Greenland.
Oh.
But what's it going to do? Jump up and lick you in the face?
I-
It is a golden retriever.
Malcolm, I gotta saved another one for you. U.S. loses another F-18 off the USS Truman in the Red Sea. Israel bombs 4 countries in one day. India, Pakistan starting World War III. Is this normal? This is another
No.
F-18 fighter jet has been lost.
Yeah, only
the
30
second
million
jet
bucks.
lost in a week. What?
$60 million worth of airplanes rolling off of aircraft carriers. That's because they don't tell you they're probably dodging attacks on those carriers.
Oh,
And
wow.
we haven't had an attack on a carrier since World War II, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's making these things roll. But it's ridiculous. And what's Trump tweeting about? He's tweeting about stupid shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Sailor, don't be
Giuliani.
sailery on us, please.
You cursed.
Okay, go
Did
ahead.
I?
Yeah.
Did the girl from Ipanema finish yet?
Not yet, but yeah.
It's okay. You're good.
We're good.
Okay, let me know when I'm back.
You're back.
So yeah, this is really ridiculous, and the country is in danger. We're about to lose our status in
Yeah.
this world, and if we do something like, what are you going to do? Send the CIA up to recruit polar bears? You know, NSA is going to go after fishery boats and things like that. We're going to deploy submarines to go, go halibut fishing. We are on the dumbest timeline.
Yeah,
And the
we
fact
really
that
are.
I have to go to Greenland tells you how stupid this is. I'm going to be on Danish television explaining as an intelligence professional what this means. These are our best friends. These are our allies. And, the only thing they could really complain about is, that we're not giving our service members in the space base more fish than they can eat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Malcolm, I
What the thing is,
see
but
it
it's
says
bad.
your bandwidth is low. Let me just get to this so before we lose you. You said Trump parade June 14th, 1 million people should quote unquote attend the parade with the upside down American flag and no effing king signs. Let's make it a really memorable birthday for the wannabe
Yes.
dictator. So tell us about FAFOPAC.org. You are a two-fisted,
Myself?
loudmouth potty pack calling for all resistance groups to march on June 14th to spoil Trump's
That's right.
parade. Talk to us for a sec.
The guy who ran against Marjorie Taylor Greene, Army Sergeant Marcus Flowers, and I have formed FAFO PAC. And you know what that stands
Yes,
for?
yeah.
don't say it.
No, it stands for Focused Action, Focused Objectives.
Oh, right.
And we have launched it. You can go to fafopac.org and you can see our two-fisted, loud potty mouth operation. We are not taking no for an answer. And as loud and as shouty as you see me on this program, that's how we're going to confront the Republicans. No apologies,
Good.
no discussion. We don't care what you think. We are going to go out and we're going to help all the major resistance groups move on, indivisible, all of them converge on Washington on June 14th. and we're going to spoil a parade.
Good.
And all of you, mark your calendars. We want this to be the biggest march in American history.
And you know what?
75 million of you, 76 million of you voted for Kamala Harris. If 50% of you show out, it'll be 10 times the size of the largest march.
And we are going to do this joyful resistance in honor of our friend Jill Sobule. I read your text to me on the air, and I just wanted to thank you because she loved you, and she was like a little kid.
Jill.
She was so excited when you sent her your Ukraine T-shirt, and you wrote me a beautiful text about you didn't feel whole when you got back from Ukraine until Jill sang for you, and so thank you.
Sang for me on your patio, and it made me cry.
I know.
I love Jill.
I know.
Well, we will
she loved you.
Always love Jill.
She loved you. I was looking at our text about how excited she was when and she took a picture of herself in your Ukraine shirt. And anyway, I just wanted to.
We will march for her, and we will restore balance to America. It's time for the second American Revolution to save the values of the first.
Yep.
FAFO PAC, go to it. It's the resistance group you've been waiting for. Leadership.
Well, I'm going to talk till I lose you, but
you talk till your phone dies.
You retweeted our mutual friend Harry Dunn, who said Ashley Babbitt's family is poised to receive $30 million from taxpayers thanks to the Department of Justice. Mrs. Sicknick just wanted a phone call, and the people who assaulted her son Brian held accountable.
$30 million of our money. Listen, somebody said we need to have a Project 2029 where we write down all the things we're going to correct. Forget that. That needs to be a Project 2026, where if we have to, it's time for this government to resign, and we demand restoration of normalcy. We don't give armed criminals immunity. We don't give armed criminals 30 million of our tax dollars. I want every one of those dollars back. I want every one of these people who have been cleared to join Homeland Security, convicted criminals, all right? I want them out. I want government restored. I want schools to be refunded, and every person that's been fired in government. This is the FAFO PAC mantra. Everything goes back. You broke it, we're putting it back.
Yep.
All right? And if we all turn out, if half of us who voted for Kamala Harris turn out, this country will have the greatest protest ever seen, and they have nothing they can do but to bow down to people power. That's what FAFO PAC is all about. So go to fafopac.org, sign up.
You have a secretary.
And let's fight.
Yep, you have a secretary of defense that is now lost aircraft. Does not know where. Apparently there was a Black Hawk helicopter again near DCA that the transportation secretary knows nothing about. He's been on multiple signal chats, not just the one, right? Sharing war plans. You're having a veterans town hall on June 7th in DC.
Yep.
I mean, will this break through? How unbelievably our national security is being harmed.
It's only going to break through when that people power hits the streets. The estimate was you needed 12.6 million people to march at one time to get the attention of the public. And I'm calling on you. We had 76 million people voted against Trump for Kamala Harris. Where are you? Get your asses out to every protest. But mark June 14th, we better show up to spoil that parade by going everywhere in the country. Pick an overpass near your house and start putting upside down American flags on it. Show that we have no kings, right? But if we don't do it, then we're just sitting here whistling like the 80 million people that didn't vote, and you will live in a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I feel like I'm going to lose you any second. So
You're going to lose me.
while my getting's good.
Yeah.
Love you, sailor.
Yeah,
See you
travel
next week.
safe.
Travel safe. All right.
All right.